Welcome to Part 3 of the Secret Treehouse Society, the Second Riddle. The air in the secret room felt cooler now, and the glowing crystal on the table cast a soft, eerie light across the walls. The note with the second riddle was still lying there, its words staring at them. Begin where the moon meets the river. Where does that even mean? Miles muttered, running his fingers over the edge of the wooden box. I don't see any rivers or moons around here. Nora looked out the small window at the edge of the room. The sky was beginning to darken, and the first stars were just beginning to appear. Wait, the river? What if it's not a real river? She thought for a moment, then added, what if it's just a metaphor for something else? Like a creek? Jaden asked. That's near my house, and there's a bend in it where the moon reflects. Nora's face lit up. Exactly. We'll go to the creek. And when the moon's up, we'll look for the place where the water and the sky meet. The kids didn't waste any time. They hurried out of the treehouse and into the woods, the path dimly lit by the soft glow of the evening sky. They made their way to the creek, following the familiar winding trail toward the bend Jaden had mentioned. As they reached the creek, they stood still and waited. The moon had risen higher in the sky, casting its silver light onto the shimmering water. The creek seemed to glow faintly, its surface reflecting the moon's pale glow as it gently rippled. There, Miles pointed excitedly. Look, where the moon's light hits the water. There's something shining. The kids rushed over to the spot, and there, half submerged in the water, they saw an object glinting under the moonlight. A small stone, round and smooth, with an engraving that looked like a symbol of the treehouse. Ellie reached down and picked it up, feeling its cool surface. Could this be it? She asked, showing the others. The symbol on the stone was the same one that had been carved on the door of the treehouse. Nora turned the stone over in her hand and noticed something else, a small, intricate button hidden in the grooves. She pressed it, and to everyone's surprise, the stone clicked open like a tiny compartment, revealing another key inside. I think we're getting closer, Jaden said, his voice full of wonder. Let's go back to the treehouse and see what this key unlocks. The kids hurried back to the treehouse, the key from the creek clutched tightly in Nora's hand. As they climbed up into the secret room, they looked around. The hidden box was still on the table, waiting for them. Ellie inserted the new key into the box's lock, and with a soft click, it opened. Inside, they found a small, rolled-up parchment, tied with a string. Unwrapping it, they read the next message. The third challenge is near. Seek the one who always watches but never speaks. Only then can the true secret be revealed. This is getting serious, Miles said, his voice trembling slightly. Who could be watching us? The kids looked around the room, and then it hit them. Could it be? Nora started, her voice quiet. The tree. The one outside. They all turned to look out the window. The ancient maple tree, towering over them, seemed to stare back, its branches swaying gently in the wind. Let's find out, Jaden said with a determined grin. Looks like our next challenge is waiting in the branches. Would like to know what happens in Part 4 of the Secret Treehouse Society? Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in Part 4.